Growing up, I noticed people accepted help from someone, appreciated it privately, but rather allowed friends, relatives, or community pressure to change how they behaved toward that person. Have you noticed this? Growing up in a society where we feel obligated or when we feel so much entitled, a lot of times, maybe because of people's approval, I noticed that sometimes we feel like appreciating people in private is the best. And today I am led to speak on this. And before I go on, I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to those that are joining us live today. I come out live unless I am prompted to do so. I am prompted to make this live. That's why you see me live. I make weekly videos on my channel, Reflect You with Sola. And thank you for being a part of this growth. Why does this happen? Why do we not appreciate people? Some people possibly think the desire to fit in, the fear of being judged, loyalty to a group over personal conviction. Is that why we feel like I can come out to really say thank you? Or is it cultural expectations that discourage independent thinking? Looking back at some things I'm seeing, I like to encourage us. Sorry if you are seeing me looking around. I'm not used to this. Coming live is still kind of strange. I'm used to recording at my own time, but as you can see, I'm even struggling with my microphones. And again, is it the cost? When we let others dictate our behavior, when we let others influence our thinking, we may hurt people who have genuinely supported us. We lose authenticity. Trust is damaged. We stop making decisions on our own values. When we let others influence our thinking, these are the things that happen. Why don't we start thinking for ourselves? When we begin to think for ourselves, when we no longer wait for approval of anyone, our behaviors begin to change. You begin to be real. You begin to be authentic. Let me share this story with you. Before the loss of my spouse, I noticed one thing. I am the one that usually call people. I noticed that I am the one that usually text people. And I got tired along the way. I felt used. I felt, why are people like this? Why do they only reach out to me when they need me for something? Why do they reach out to me only when they need me to babysit their children? That is legitimate, right? But as I continue the journey of widowhood, I retrospect, I reflected on this, and I thought, this is who I am. This is who I am. I love helping others, but now it comes with strict boundaries. Strict boundaries, you hear me? I am willing to help people, but some help will be at my own time. When I need time with my children, when I need time to rest, and people are needing my help, I choose wisely. If it's not emergency, then I choose me. But if it's emergency, I think about, okay, I need to drop what I'm doing now and attend to it. And then in this course of my journey, I have learned to show more gratitude. I am that person before, even if you do a little thing for me, I show gratitude. I say thank you. It's a good thing to do, my people. Someone do something small, don't think it is too small for me to say thank you. I expected 5,000. He gave me $10. He gave me $20. I cannot say thank you. Do you know that simple thank you can bring more blessings? And you are not saying thank you because of the amount you receive. You are saying thank you because of the kindness, because of the generosity, because it is their hard work. So when we let others dictate our behavior, trust is damaged. We stop making decisions based on our own values. What are your values? Honesty, respect, truth, whatever your values. Somebody built you a tent or a shop to sell your goods. Shouldn't you show gratitude? You don't even have to wait for the person to ask you questions about how you are doing. Honestly, we are supposed to be appreciative. And when people are telling us, kí ló ti ṣe, kí ló ṣe, kí ló ṣe, kí ló ṣe téèyàn kan ṣe rí, kí ló ṣe téèyàn kan ṣe rí, what should you do? What should I do? Ignore them. Let them be. Don't take side with them. Because guess what? No matter how they try, they cannot do exactly what that person did for you. So when people are helping us, one way or another, we should appreciate it. Please, I'm still struggling with live streaming. If you are commenting, I don't even know how to read the comments, and I don't know how to respond yet. I'm still learning. This is a new thing for me. Thank you for your support. And what I am saying, am I treating this person based on my own experience with them? Someone came to support me. I don't know them. Whatever you say about them, this is who I am. Even if you say something about someone, I take my time to find out who this person is. Are you like that? Then you are my friend. I take my time to find out who people are, not based on what anybody say. You can say whatever you like. I listen, and I make my own opinion by relating with people. Are you thinking for yourself, or you are letting people's opinion dictate how you treat people? Are you taking side with people because they don't like this person? Then you don't find out by yourself, you just take side with them. Let me tell us, people don't tell us the whole story. When they are receiving money from this person, when this person is actually helping them navigate through their life challenges, they are not telling you about it. But the one time this person is not helping is all they talk about. And are you taking side? Are you taking side? Think about it. Let's reflect on this. Am I treating this person based on my own experience with them, or based on what someone else told me? If that is what you're doing, I'm encouraging you today. Reflect on this. Or would I make the same decision if no one were watching? If no one is watching, if no one is sharing, let's gang up and do this, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. Will you still make the same decision to follow this person, to believe their words, to trust them? There are many people needing us out there. Are we thinking for ourselves to be of help, either in kind or in cash? Someone has a channel, go there and support them. Go there and support them. You may not like them, but they are saying something meaningful. Support them. If there's basketballs, I encourage you to make your decisions. Even with basketball, sometimes we find one or two things that are meaningful. Culture can shape us, right? But it doesn't have to control our character. Culture can shape us. If you agree, let me see your like. Let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your comments. Culture can shape us, but it doesn't have to control our character. I come from the Yoruba part of West Africa, where a lot of times people gather together, they say one thing about you, and the minute they see you, they are saying something else. Why? Have we forgotten all of these are going to be left behind us one day? Would you let your culture shape you? But culture doesn't have to control our character. Culture doesn't have to control our character. You know, I see how my culture is being practiced, and I told myself, no, culture will not dictate my life. I come out of culture that does not serve me well. You also can be that. You also can do that. Gratitude, kindness, and integrity. I repeat, gratitude, kindness, and integrity should come from our own convictions, not from the opinions of the crowd. We are all filled with our opinions based on our life experiences, based on our cultures. But today, I'm encouraging you, and I'm encouraging myself with this word today. Let us not allow culture control our character. Let gratitude, kindness, empathy, integrity come from our conviction. Let those things lead the way. Let gratitude lead the way. Let kindness lead the way. Let empathy lead the way. Let compassion lead the way. Instead of saying something like, sometimes cultural expectations or social pressures can influence us to act in ways that don't reflect our own values. Let us lead our daily life by our own conviction. Your conviction, your opinions may differ from mine. I listen to you, you listen to me. My own place is not to go and ruin somebody else's behind their back. Don't ruin somebody else behind their back. Let gratitude lead the way. Let kindness lead the way. With this little, today I'm going to leave you to ponder about these things. Culture can influence us, but it shouldn't replace our own judgment. Culture can influence us, but my people, let us not let it dictate or replace our own judgment. Let's explore how to think for ourselves, like while treating others with integrity. Let's explore to think for ourselves while we treat others with kindness. Thank you all for being a part of this life today. I don't know who this is meant for. I've made enough videos today, but I was prompted to share this thought. What has someone done for you in the secret or in the open that is good? No matter how small it is, go back and say thank you. When others are coming to you to tell you, oh, don't mind this person. Maybe the person raised GoFundMe for you. I'm just using that as an example. And people are coming to you that, oh, probably he gave months. He's only giving you this peanut. Tell them, if the person, first tell them thank you and reflect upon it. If this person hasn't helped you, who will have helped you raise the money he or she gave to you? Instead of ganging up with others and say things that are uncalled for, instead of ganging up and saying some negative things, I'm encouraging us to explore how to think for ourselves by not accepting every negative people bring to us. You needed money. Somebody used their social media to help you raise that money. And people are coming to you. It's a lie. He should have given you 10 million. He collected 10 million. Actually, he gave you 2 million. My friend, go back to that person and say thank you. Don't go behind to start up meetings upon meetings and be calling that person's name, except you have the fact of the amount the person collected. Unless you have the whole fact, let us think independently. Thank you all for being a part of this channel. If you have not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. Please like this video and comment below. I always love reading comments because it helps me know how people are thinking, and also we learn from each other. And you never know who is reading your comment too and is encouraged. Thank you and have a blessed day. See you again later.